As a 48-year-old virgin, sex to me is a hobby. Sexuality is a hobby. It is a form of gratification. That's how I look at sexuality. I never really looked at sexuality in terms of love making, where it's more than the sexual gratification. That's just how I look at it. Um, and there's really nobody who could tell me I should look at it otherwise because they don't have any good reasons. Okay, and that's why I'm not an incel, a sad incel, or a angry incel because of my view of sexuality. My view of sexuality is kind of like um some people who are sexually active. But it's funny. I think I have a view of sexuality that not even sexually active people have. Now, the reason why I make these videos and I continue to make this point is because it clearly shows you my mentality towards sex versus society's mentality towards sex. Society's attitude towards sex is a need, a form of gratification. Even if it's a form of gratification, it's still a need, and there's no reason to really believe in that. I like celebrating sexuality, whether it's personal or artistically, like anybody else. I find it fun, but I don't find it necessary. I don't find it necessary for a relationship, and I don't find it um, as some type of clue that I need a relationship. I don't. So, I just find it hilarious that people, um, I don't know, some people make the comment as if there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me. Okay. I have an approach to sexuality that you don't have. And again, if you can rationally justify why sex ought to be a certain way, meaning a mechanism to avoid loneliness, I will listen. But I haven't heard any arguments that really state that. I just hear people assert that it's a need. They don't really demonstrate that it's a need. I could demonstrate that food's a need. You need food to survive. If you don't have food in your body, you will personally die. If you don't have water in your body, you will personally die. If you don't have shelter in freezing conditions, you will personally die. The same cannot be said of sex. Sex is an ego perceived need. I'm sorry, that's what it is. And there's a lot of ego perceived needs. Many people want to be world chess champions. Many people want to be boxing champions. Many people want to improve their careers. Many people want to be famous. People can make the argument that that's a need. If they personally need it, you can't argue out of it. How can you argue out of it? I just don't understand, folks. I'm just not that type of person. If you enjoyed this video and support progressives like the Young Turks, Secular Talk, David Pac-Man, Vosh, please visit the Debunk the Right channel, where there are over 75 videos which debunk right-wing nonsense from the likes of Officer Tatum, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, and the loudmouth of Crowder, Steven Crowder. You can access this channel by either hitting the channel icon below this vid or clicking the link in the pinned comment in the comments section.